Hey everyone, this is Mars, and this is my KvK video. Alright, this is DK's. Oh. No, DK had one of my reports. Awesome. Let's see. This was a kind of small rally done by T88. And as you can see, I won. And I would have been very disappointed if I wouldn't have. Very good stats on his part. He just did not have enough in his rally. His T11, though, did very, very well. And all of his buddies with the infantry, the T10 infantry, just took a beating. So he got almost all of the kills, and his teammates barely got any. I don't think they were too happy about that. The T10 cavalry did all right. My T10 infantry took a majority of the wounded there, but they did their part of protecting the rest of the troops. T10 trebuchet, it's nothing. As you can see, the T10 archer didn't do much. T9 cavalry didn't do very well. My T9 infantry did really good. Traps and towers did practically nothing. And then I had my own T11 in my castle helping me out. So overall, pretty good. Yeah. So that was the rally I took from their best player. So yeah, I mean, overall, I think that I did well. He has a 120 Ren Steel Shaper and a 120 Dolan. So, wow. Commander 20, that's good. Got some infantry skill on there. Oh, wow. HP 25. 5 more and he'll have it maxed. Yeah, man. He pimped out his heroes on that. That's scary. But yeah, I felt like I did pretty well. That's close to a 4 million power differential. So I'll take those battles. Those are good battles. It was quite the bill on the healing front, but a lot of points. I like it. So here's a rally that Anna led, and it's pretty sweet. Almost 1 million kills, and a pretty good power differential as well. Yeah, just solid stats. You got the Dolan at 120, and you have the Faceless Knight at 120. That's just a sick combination. And DK got 9,000 honor medals out of that. It's always good. Those T11 are just beasts. They're so good. They really, even having a little bit of T11 in your castle or in any kind of dispatch makes a huge difference. So DK, he sent a really large amount of T10 cavalry, and they just slaughtered. They did really well. Axe also sent a good amount of T10, and he sent a bunch of oh wow, I'm in this too. He sent a bunch of infantry, and unfortunately he got the biggest part of the butcher bill. And then I also sent a very large amount of T10 cavalry, and they did pretty well. I also sent T9, and part of the reason why I do that is because whenever I'm in a rally with Anna, I found if I send a bunch of T10, all they do is just die. And so I typically actually send both T10 and T9, but I was just kind of in a rush to get into this rally, so that kind of got messed up. Yeah, I just looking here, we just killed off a really good portion of his T10 infantry, and our cavalry charged. That made a huge difference. We were able to flank him, and as you can see here, he just had a ton of ranged units die. Yeah. Wow, he still has T7. This guy needs to promote. But yeah, this is a very successful hit. As you can see, T10 infantry, not so good in a rally. I wouldn't say don't use them. I would say just don't have a ton of them. And if you are going to do T10 in a rally, pretty much 90% of the rally needs to be T10 infantry. Otherwise, not everyone's going to do as well. And if you can pull off a full T10 infantry rally, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be very successful. So, great rally. That was sweet. So here's another rally that we did. Yeah, and pretty dang good stats. Yeah. Not the greatest power differential, but it's still a positive power differential. And like I said, having that T11 in the dispatch just makes a huge difference. And look, we had 2 sets of T11 dispatches in there. We had T11 cavalry and T11 infantry. So those did some major work. DK paid a huge bill there. I sent T10 infantry and T9 infantry. I got a little bit of kills, not a lot. VD, he did alright. He lost quite a few infantry as well. Road Angel did pretty well. Her cavalry got her quite a few kills, but she lost more than she killed. And Garada got a pretty huge portion of kills, so that was good. As you can see here, his infantry did not go positive. If he would have had more T9 infantry, he would have done a lot better in this rally. T9 is pretty much just as important as T10. T10 is strictly better at solo attacking, but when it comes to defending your castle infantry-wise, you need both. You need one to soak up the damage and the other one to really defend against the cavalry and to get some of that just free kills. You'll see a higher amount of kills if you have a good amount of T9 infantry in your castle. Okay guys, this is a solo that DK had, 170k kills, that's sweet, just under a million power differential, so that was good. His stats are looking really nice. Something to remember when you're looking at these, your stats are going to be considerably lower on offense than they will be on defense. So he went straight up with T10 infantry. This is a solid way to attack. A lot of people attack straight up infantry, and it does really well for them. yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to write home about on this guy's defense. But you can see that his T9 held up actually pretty well. He didn't get a bunch of kills, but he only, in comparison to the tier troop differential, he did quite well. His T9 held up pretty well. It's just he was severely overpowered in this battle, and it was very successful just because of straight up stats are better from DK, and the tier between the troops is much better. So yeah, just all around good hit. So if you haven't noticed, I lost all my battle reports from KvK, so I had to try and recreate some of these battle reports from other people's reports that they had. This was not a good showing from me or my kingdom for this particular KvK. Things just didn't work out like we wished. Kingdom 225 were very organized, and they did a very good job, and they didn't take large risks, and other than us getting the upper hand a few times, for the most of the KvK, they were on top of us. So congratulations to them. Very good job. I can only say good things about you. You were very respectful. And so thank you for the good KvK. I'm going to be putting out a new video pretty soon. And it's going to be kind of an everything bagel on all the new stuff that Rise of Kings has put out, which I think will help the new players that are trying to get into the game. And also kind of talking about some of the things that 225 utilized that gained them a lot of points, and I'll be going over that in the video as well. So thank you guys for watching. I apologize for its lateness, the video. It's, sometimes real life takes priority. So thank you guys for watching again, and I'll catch you on the flip side.